Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to 168 Hours, your weekly roundup of the top local stories. I am Minha Maroof, your host for the evening. Stay tuned. Ambassador of China to the Maldives, Kong Xianhua, says the Free Trade Agreement (FTA) between the Maldives and China, which came into effect on 1st January, is poised to deliver significant benefits to the Maldivian people. In an exclusive interview with PSM News, Ambassador Kong highlighted the enormous opportunity for Maldivian fish and seafood products in the vast Chinese market. Before the FTA, Maldivian products were not widely seen in China, despite China being a major importer of seafood. However, Ambassador Kong said the agreement has already increased demand for Maldivian products, which are now establishing a brand presence in the Chinese market.
Now, our Maldivian friends know that China is the largest importer of seafood. Before the inauguration of CMFTA, Maldivian exporters did not export fishery products to China. Most of Maldivian fishery products exported to developed countries. That makes sense because tuna, jackfish, luxury products. But nowadays, the consumption power in China are really huge. I believe there is a great potential for Maldivian tuna and other fishery products.
The ambassador stated that the Chinese market would greatly benefit the people of the Maldives in the coming years and predicted the most significant impact would be visible within 1 to 2 years. He confirmed he is working closely with the Ministry of Economic Development and Trade to promote Maldivian products in China. A key provision of the FTA is the elimination of tariffs on over 90% of Maldivian products, including nearly all fish and seafood, providing duty-free access to the Chinese market. This was a major focus for President Dr. Mohamed Muizzu, who pushed for the activation of the agreement after years of delay. In addition to boosting fisheries exports, the FTA is expected to facilitate exports and re-exports, creating new businesses and job opportunities in the Maldives. The Maldivian government anticipates the agreement will expand the processing and export of Maldivian fisheries and other goods. Access to China's large market of over 1.4 billion people is expected to accelerate the growth of Maldivian businesses and its economy. The Maldivian administration projects the FTA could boost the annual bilateral trade volume from approximately $700 million to $1 billion.
Also, for a long time to come, the core of our relations is to build the China-Maldives community of a shared future.
The agreement also includes provisions for investment protection and facilitation, potentially attracting Chinese investment into Maldivian industries like marine product processing and aquaculture. It also provides opportunities for Maldivian service providers and entrepreneurs to expand into the Chinese market. President Dr. Mohamed Muizzu arrives in Beijing, China for an official visit at the invitation of Chinese President Xi Jinping. On his arrival at the Beijing Capital International Airport, President Muizzu was warmly welcomed by China's Minister of Emergency Management, Wang Xiangxi, the Maldives Ambassador to China, Dr. Fazil Najib, and China's Ambassador to the Maldives, Kong Xianhua. He was accorded an honor guard followed by a cultural performance held in recognition of his official visit. During the visit, President Dr. Muizzu is scheduled to hold bilateral meetings with President Xi Jinping and other foreign leaders. Furthermore, the president will participate in high-level engagements during the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit. Notably, President Dr. Muizzu will deliver a statement at the SCO Plus meeting, where he will underscore the importance of multilateral cooperation in addressing global challenges such as climate change, economic fragmentation, and geopolitical tensions. The SCO is a regional body focused on political, economic, and security matters across Eurasia. It was formed in 2001 by 6 nations: China, Russia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. As the world's largest regional organization in terms of geographic scope and population, SCO has now expanded to 10 member states, with several more engaged as observers or dialogue partners. The Maldives is a dialogue partner of SCO. On the 7th anniversary of its inauguration, President Dr. Mohammad Muizzu commemorates the Sinamale Bridge, highlighting its role in fostering a strong relationship between Maldives and China. In a social media post, the president expressed how the bridge stands as a testament to the collaboration and mutual trust developed over the years. During this occasion, the president underscored the importance of the Sinamale Bridge in Maldives' development, referring it to as a vital conduit for progress. The Sinamale Bridge, which was constructed under full supervision of President Muizzu during his tenure as Minister of Housing, has become a landmark project for the country. Referring to it, he remarked about its significance and the successful partnership that brought it to fruition. In January of the previous year, during an interview with a Chinese television channel, President Muizzu remarked on the ambitious nature of similar projects like the Sinamale Bridge in the Indian Ocean region. Such initiatives are pivotal for enhancing connectivity and stimulating development for the communities involved, he had said. Commissioned in mid-2014, the Sinamale Bridge was completed in just under 4 years, opening on 30th August amid vibrant celebrations. The total cost of the project amounted to $300 million, with significant financial contributions from the Chinese government, including a $100 million grant aid and an additional $170 million loan assistance. Structurally, the bridge spans 1.39 kilometers in length and is designed to symbolize the enduring friendship between Maldives and China. With a width of 20.3 meters, it featured 2 lanes for vehicular traffic and 2 lanes dedicated to cyclists, facilitating transport and improving accessibility for residents in Male, Hurumale and the surrounding areas. The president's remarks serve as a reminder of the ongoing collaboration between the two nations, with the Sinamale Bridge standing tall as a beacon of hope and partnership in the face of future developments. The Maldives crosses a major threshold in its most expansive reforestation effort to date, with more than 650,000 trees planted under the government's 5 million trees planting program. Figures released by the Ministry of Tourism and Environment place the current total at 658,294 trees, underscoring the scale of the initiative aimed at restoring the country's natural landscapes and reinforcing its environmental resilience. The program was first introduced by President Dr. Mohammad Muizzu during his address at the 28th United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP28, held in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. The summit, recognized as the world's foremost climate forum, provided the platform for the Maldives to announce its 5-year commitment to plant 5 million trees. The campaign officially began on World Environment Day. At the heart of this initiative is a mission to revitalize endangered tree species native to the Maldives, expand green cover across the islands, and promote ecological sustainability. While the program's title references 5 million trees, pledges from a broad coalition of public institutions and private entities have raised the target to 6.4 million, making it the largest tree planting endeavor in the nation's history. A key component of the campaign involves the cultivation of indigenous species at risk of extinction. Authorities have identified 90 such species, which are now being prioritized for propagation and replanting. This focus by President Muizzu's government reflects a broader strategy to preserve biodiversity while addressing the environmental vulnerabilities of the island nation. The government has set a near-term goal of planting 2 million trees by the end of the current year. Support has come from across sectors, with several major organizations committing substantial numbers. Rosewood Ranfaru has pledged 1,478,244 trees, while both the Housing Development Corporation and Maldives Ports Limited have committed to 1 million each. SDM Farm has offered 75,000 trees, the State Electric Company Limited, Stelco, 600,000, and RCL, 500,000. Additional contributors have collectively promised 1,081,150 trees, reinforcing the momentum behind the national effort. Public engagement has also been encouraged, with the government inviting citizens to participate through tree donations and planting activities. The campaign has drawn attention beyond national borders, with neighboring countries reportedly contributing trees to support the initiative. President Dr. Mohamed Morsi reaffirms the strength of the Maldives' diplomatic ties with China during his second official visit, describing the relationship as grounded in long-standing friendship and mutual goodwill. The visit included high-level talks with President Xi Jinping and participation in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO) summit.
In a statement shared on social media, President Morsi expressed appreciation for the reception extended by Chinese officials. The dialogue centered on accelerating joint initiatives and identifying new areas for collaboration. Economic development, trade, investment, and security emerged as key pillars of the bilateral agenda. President Morsi expressed confidence in the newly established China-Maldives Comprehensive Strategic Cooperative Partnership 2024 to 2028, describing it as a framework to deepen engagement and deliver tangible benefits to both nations. According to the President's office, President Xi Jinping pledged full cooperation in support of the Maldives' national development objectives. Throughout the visit, President Morsi underscored the historical depth of the China-Maldives relationship and the shared aspiration for prosperity. The discussions reflected a mutual desire to preserve this foundation as the basis for future cooperation. A statement issued by the Maldives President's office confirmed that President Xi welcomed President Morsi and expressed appreciation for his visit, noting its significance in reinforcing long-standing bilateral ties. President Morsi conveyed his pleasure at returning to China in an official capacity and thanked President Xi for the invitation and hospitality. The meeting also addressed broader areas of cooperation, including security, collaboration, and people-to-people exchanges. According to the statement, President Xi reaffirmed China's commitment to supporting the Maldives' development goals and highlighted the importance of sustaining a results-oriented partnership. Both leaders agreed to further elevate bilateral relations under the framework of the Comprehensive Strategic Cooperative Partnership 2024 to 2028. The engagement concluded with a shared reaffirmation of intent to deepen cooperation and advance mutual interest.
In a landmark moment for the engineering community in the Maldives, Construction, Housing and Infrastructure Minister Dr. Abdullah Muttalib assures inclusivity in the celebration of the nation's Engineers' Day. This initiative by the incumbent government recognizes the vital contributions of engineers across various sectors in the country's development, aiming to inspire future generations to pursue careers in engineering. In a heartfelt video message shared across social media platforms, Minister Muttalib emphasized that the significant role engineers play in both construction and various industries has often gone unrecognized. According to the minister, this initiative is not only a celebration, but also a call to action to enhance public awareness and encourage more young individuals to embark on engineering careers. As part of the national celebration, the government plans to honor distinguished engineers for their contributions starting next year, marking a historic first in acknowledging the achievements of this essential profession. The National Engineers' Day coincides with the inauguration of the Sinamala Bridge, hailed as the largest structural development project in the country's history, further underscoring the relevance of engineering in national progress. President Dr. Mohamed Morsi commemorates the 52nd anniversary of the Maldives National University (MNU), praising its long-standing contribution to national development and urging its continued evolution as a sanctuary of academic excellence.
President Dr. Mohammad Muiz, in a message shared with his official X account, expressed hope that the university would grow day by day into an increasingly successful and high-quality academic sanctuary. The sentiment was later echoed in a statement from the President's office, which described the anniversary as a milestone for the country's leading institution of higher learning. Founded on 1st September 1973, MNU holds the distinction of being the Maldives' first university and its long-serving provider of tertiary education. Its founding mandate to create, acquire, preserve, and disseminate knowledge remains central to its mission of improving individual livelihoods and advancing the nation's cultural, social, and economic development. That mission now extends across the country. MNU serves the largest student population of any higher education institution in the country, offering more than 200 academic programs ranging from foundation-level qualifications to doctoral degrees. Its reach goes beyond the capital. In addition to its principal campuses in Male, the university operates 4 regional campuses across the atolls, reflecting a strategic commitment to broadening educational access and strengthening academic standards nationwide.
In a call to action for self-improvement and proactive engagement, the Minister of Homeland Security and Technology, Ali Ihsan, urges police officers to take the initiative in their professional development. The Home Minister, highlighting the government's commitment to enhancing policing resources and infrastructure during his address at the annual Police Service Day ceremony, emphasized the importance of police officers taking the initiative in their professional development to better serve the community and adapt to emerging challenges, particularly in the realm of cybercrime. The minister underscored the government's dedication to establishing better facilities, offering comprehensive training programs, and ensuring that officers have the tools they need to navigate the evolving landscape of crime. With cybercrime becoming increasingly prevalent to modern society, Minister Ihsan called for a concerted effort to develop specialized training aimed at preventing these offenses. Moreover, the minister addressed the broader societal implications of policing, emphasizing the vital role of the police in fostering unity within the community. Recognizing the various challenges that threaten societal cohesion, he advocated for programs that promote peace and mutual respect among citizens. Police Service Day, established in 2004 to celebrate the transition of police forces into civilian services, brings together officers and leaders to reflect on the growth and responsibilities of law enforcement in society. The ceremony this year also honored long-serving police officers who have dedicated their careers to public service, presenting memorial plaques to those who served between 20 and 35 years. A national campaign to protect children from abuse has been officially launched by the Family Protection Authority (FPA) and the United Nations Children's Fund (UNICEF).
The joint initiative aimed at creating a happy and safe society for children was inaugurated at a ceremony in Male attended by key figures and child welfare advocates. The campaign, dubbed Uduhilan, was unveiled by FPA CEO Aminat Shirani Naim and UNICEF representative for the Maldives, Edward Addai, comes as alarming statistics reveal the extent of child abuse in the country. The initiative, according to Shirani, is designed to address the root causes of domestic violence and child abuse through a multifaceted approach. A crucial component of the campaign is raising public awareness and building a strong community network to prevent and report such issues, she added. Speaking at the campaign launch, UNICEF representative Addai highlighted that according to UNICEF data, around 70% of children experience some form of violence in their lives. The campaign will feature a range of awareness programs and activities tailored for different age groups. The goal is to not only respond to abuse but also identify and intervene in cases before serious harm occurs. Additionally, the campaign seeks to establish a more effective system for reporting and investigating domestic violence cases and providing support for child survivors. Both the FPA and UNICEF emphasize the importance of community-wide participation. By engaging all members of society, the campaign aims to foster a generation that will be vocal in preventing abuse and ensuring a safer future for all children. Many activities are planned throughout the campaign to achieve these objectives and to bring the community together for this critical cause.
The Election Commission of Maldives, ECM, initiates the disbursement of state funds to 5 political parties that have met the legally stipulated membership requirements.
Out of the 9 political parties registered with the ECM, the Ruling People's National Congress or PNC, the Maldivian Democratic Party or MDP, the Jamhuri Party or JP, Adalat Party and the Maldives Development Alliance are the beneficiaries, having reached the 10,000 member threshold by the date of this year's budget approval. In accordance with the Political Parties Act, the funds allocated from the state budget for the operation of political parties constitute 0.1% of the estimated state revenue for the annual budget. For this distribution, the qualifying parties will receive around $12.5 per member, proportionate to their registered membership as of the 31st of December 2024, which determined their eligibility for this year's budget allocation. The ruling PNC received the largest share, totaling $863,592.74, while the main opposition MDP secured the second highest amount with $548,299.64. JP was allocated $172,276.26, followed by MDA with $114,760.05, and the Adalat Party receiving $111,121.92. According to ECM, as of the 30th of June this year, the PNC boasts the highest membership with 68,665 members, followed by the MDP with 43,765. JP has 13,456 members. The MDA and AP currently report 9,011 and 8,844 members respectively. While 9 political parties are registered with the ECM, the MTD party is notably undergoing dissolution due to insufficient membership.
President Dr. Mohamed Muizzu witnesses the signing of multiple cooperation projects between the Maldives and China at a group signing ceremony held at the Wang Fujing Hilton Hotel in Beijing.
A total of 11 memoranda of understanding and agreements were signed during the event, aimed at further strengthening the bilateral collaboration across key sectors, including capacity building, economic development, infrastructure, and renewable energy. These initiatives underscore the shared commitment of both nations to deepen their long-standing partnership and explore new avenues of cooperation to promote sustainable development and mutual prosperity. President Dr. Muizzu is currently on an official visit to China at the invitation of His Excellency Xi Jinping, President of the People's Republic of China, to attend the Shanghai Cooperation Organization or SCO Summit.
The Maldives embarks on an ambitious journey to shape its future through a comprehensive 20-year national development plan, a visionary roadmap aimed at elevating the nation to developed country status.
In a significant move to ensure the plan is grounded in evidence-based decision-making, Nexia Maldives, the independent consultancy firm tasked with its formulation, has launched a platform for the submission of ideas and proposals based on scientific research and findings. This initiative underscores a core principle of the plan's development to incorporate insights from the general public, experts across various fields, and rigorous scientific research. According to Nexia Maldives, one of the most crucial elements of this endeavor is the meticulous gathering of information informed by scientific inquiry. The newly introduced platform is designed to facilitate contributions from a wide range of stakeholders. University students and researchers are encouraged to submit ideas stemming from their studies and findings. Additionally, experts actively involved in policy formulation are invited to share their perspectives and insights. These scientific research papers are expected to encompass previous experiences, recent findings, and forward-looking ideas to guide the country's development trajectory. Nexia Maldives Managing Director Hamid Sadiq confirmed to PSM News that submissions related to these research findings can currently be made through links shared on Nexia's social media platforms, with a dedicated website for submissions slated to be launched in the near future. These scientific studies are set to be presented and discussed at an upcoming seminar dedicated to the National Development Plan. The deadline for submitting these papers is the 15th of October. The overarching objective of this scientific research-driven approach is to ensure that long-term decisions are based on solid evidence and reflect the aspirations of the Maldivian people. The plan aims to foster constructive and sustainable decisions that will enhance the lives of citizens in the future, building upon the current situation in the Maldives.
And that's all we have for now. Thank you for watching 168 Hours. See you next time.